Kill me. Anyway, you see the title, you saw the thumbnail. This is Shark Tale. Though, to be honest, everyone's reviewed this. Everyone and their grandma's reviewed this movie, so I don't have to review it, right? I mean, I got nothing else to say about this. Okay, I guess I gotta do it because I said I was gonna review every DreamWorks movie. And Shark Tale really speaks for itself. The infamy of this movie outlives it. And sadly enough, this movie probably, did better than every 2D movie they released. Which is a shame, because this is not very good. Now, Shark Tale has many problems, but the first problem is immediate. The animation is garbage. And what I mean by that is that the characters and designs are awful. Like, here is our main character, and his design makes you want to go to the bathroom to throw up every time you see him. This is not a good character design, DreamWorks. And I have no idea why they thought, well, we make a fish, but have a celebrity face on it. That will work. It didn't work. It looks bad. It's uncanny to the max. If there was an Uncanny Valley, Shark Tale's at the peak of it. You will see Will Smith fish in your nightmares. Also, yeah, this character has a name. His name's Oscar. I didn't forget it, but he's basically just Will Smith as a fish, so what's the point of calling him by a character name if he's not going to be a character? What the fuck? What's even worse than that is this movie starts off with a bunch of terrible puns. Like, instead of Coca-Cola, they have Coral Cola. Instead of Gap, they have Gup! Instead of Burger King, they have Fish King! I don't even get that one. Like, what does Fish King even mean? Was he selling fish? Well, I guess not, because they don't like eating each other. Because they make a shitty sushi joke later. Also, there's Muscle Crow, Jessica Shrimpson, Cod Stewart, and Seal! Oh, God. Also, this clam sells a pearl, but it's fake. You know, clams can make their own pearls. Even the clam also claims he created it for a couple days. I don't know how he could fake a pearl. Like, what's the joke there? I don't get it. And of course, here's one of the worst jokes ever. There's a sushi place, but no one's there because no one wants to eat fish because they're fish. Is this guy a cannibal of this universe or something? What's the joke there? Why is he not being arrested? You're then introduced to the most important character in this movie. Think Crazy Joe or Crazy Larry or Crazy Fucker, who the fuck gives a shit? He's one of the worst characters in animation history. He tells unfunny jokes, and they're supposed to be funny because it's random, I guess. But every time he tells one of his terrible jokes, it makes you want to go to the gun store we have some reason in America, because we're a terrible country, and shoot ourselves in the head. Or me, at least. I want to do that. Also, somehow these kids were able to make a moral in 5 seconds that looks like that. Whatever. So our main character his name is Oscar, like I said, but we'll be calling him Will Smith Fish for the rest of the movie. Works at the whale wash. And I don't know what to say about that. It's the whales going to the wash, and they get their ass scrubbed. They get the shit peeled out of their ass. We are then introduced to one of our characters, who is named Angie, I guess because she's an angelfish, I think. I don't really know. And she's a simp for Oscar, of all characters. Why does she like Oscar? The world may never know because he's a complete jackass to everybody and he only cares about himself. I wish I was joking about that last part, but he really is one of the worst anime protagonists of all time. And to make it even funnier, he also puts this fish who's obviously into him in the friend zone because I guess he's stupid. I mean, we know he's stupid from later scenes in the movie. You'll see how stupid he gets.
Of course I do. You're like my best friend.
Oh yeah, there's a shark mafia in this movie. I'm not even joking. Their sharks are mafia, and their whole characters is that they're a parody of, I guess, gangster movies. It doesn't really work because it's stupid. It's just mostly dumb cliches. Like, the main shark is voiced by Robert De Niro, because he was in the gangster movies. And this pufferfish is voiced by Martin Scorsese? The guy who says Marvel movies are shit is in fucking Shark Tale? What the fuck are you doing here? Do we really going to take this guy's credit for... of course, Marvel movies aren't the best. I like some of them, but a lot of them, especially recently, have been shit. But at the same time, you chose to be a voice actor in Shark Tale despite the fact you're not even a voice actor? In Shark Tale?
The brains, that's something special.
Oh, yeah, he's special, all right.
What's that supposed to mean? It's what? And what?
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 What? Nothing. You said what first?
I didn't say what first. I asked you what.
No, you said and then what, and I said what.
No, I said what? Like what?
You said what first?
Now you're making fun of me?
Okay, sure, can't tell. The dialogue in this movie is amazing. So we get mental disability making insults, and we get what? Back and forth. And because, I guess, he hates the barfish now, he's like, you owe me money because you call my son a retard. But I think he might be retarded. Not that that's a bad thing, you know, I'm kind of retarded myself. So Oscar goes to see his puff daddy, who's the pufferfish. I forget his name. Sykes? Yeah, that's his name. And we get one of the worst jokes in the movie that no one can understand. I'm just gonna play it because it's so terrible.
A lot of white fish can't do it, man.
So Sykes, the pufferfish, the puff daddy, is like, Oscar, you're a fucking jackass because you owe me like a shit ton of money. Apparently like $20,000 worth. Is it 20,000? I don't even remember. Basically, it's like 2,000, 20,000, 200 million. He owes a shit ton of money because Oscar's a fucking idiot and decided to get a bunch of down payments on get rich quick schemes because, you know, Oscar's a very intelligent and smart character. And basically, the puff daddy here is like, you're our whale shit, basically. I'm not even joking.
There's single-cell amoebas.
Well, then there's me.
I'm getting there. There's coral. There's rocks. There's whale poo. And then there's you.
We then learn Oscar's shallow motivation.
The top of the reef, where the somebodies live. I want to be rich and famous like them, but stuck down here.
So if you couldn't tell from that dialogue, Oscar is very superficial and vain. He only cares about being famous just to be famous. Which is, like I said, a really terrible motivation for a character. So we get this weird flashback where we're going to see a disgusting baby Will Smith fish. Like, whoa, my god, he's ugly looking. Well, yeah, there's this other character here who's Lenny, voiced by Jack Black. This is before he did Kung Fu Panda, so he's not as top game here. Lenny is a very odd character because it's like it's very outdated because it's like he's supposed to be representing, I'm not even joking, gay people, basically. He's supposed to be gay. He's supposed to represent that, but they kind of make fun of him in a way that's like, that's like really outdated. And it's also a weird metaphor because vegetarianism and, I don't know, being homosexual have anything to do with each other, but I wish I was joking about that, but they really are heavily implying that. And he's very stereotypically, like, a gay, basically, and it's really kind of insulting, to be honest. And yeah, I don't know how a shark would be vegetarian, let alone why would they eat a shrimp, but hey, I'm not gonna really judge that. Also, this shrimp is fucking annoying. So because Angie's a simp for Will Smith fish, she gives him this very valuable pearl as a family heirloom, and he's supposed to use it to pay off his debts and maybe turn his life around and stop being a wishy-washy fish, and maybe learn to not take out loans all the time to try to get rich and learn about what's most important. You think he's going to do that? Yeah, just kidding. He fucking doesn't do that at all. So because Oscar's a fucking asshole, he decides because he hears two people who are talking about some rigged thing, think, that must be it. I want to bet all this money. But wait, should I? And he's like, wait, of course.
5,000 on lucky day to win.
That's 200 to 1. That would pay 1 million clams.
Well, I guess that makes me Oscar the millionaire.
So if you couldn't tell, Oscar's a giant asshole. Instead of paying off his debt, he decides to bet all his money. But uh-oh. A sexy fish hears that he's a millionaire, and she wants to fuck him. I would play the music that plays here, but I don't get copyright stricken more than I usually do. So basically the song says that she is a gold digger. And also this fish is supposed to be sexy, but trust me, nobody thinks it's sexy. How do I know that? This character only has 2 results on Rule 34. Keep in mind, there is over 1,000 of results for a robot chicken with a dead child inside of it. So, yeah. And also, there's like 1 million results for little ponies. So, if you are getting 2 results and you're supposed to be sexy, you're obviously not. Oh, in case you're wondering if the writing for this character is any good, this is a direct line this character says.
Deep down, I'm really superficial.
So, this character quite flatly admits that she is a gold digger and superficial. Well, I mean, I guess that fits Oscar's personality, so of course he would want her. But he is so dumb that he thinks that this is a great woman to want to be with. I'm not even joking. So it looks like the horse is actually going to win, but he trips underwater and fails. Now you think a horse tripping underwater, or seahorse actually be more exact, if tripping underwater makes any sense? Well, the movie itself says it's fucking dumb. Then why is it in the movie if you know it's dumb?
And he trips underwater. Who in the halibut trips underwater?
So Oscar is put out onto, I guess, the emptiness of the ocean to die, because that's what he deserves after he scammed everybody. And it looks like he's about to get eaten. But Lenny doesn't want to eat fish, so he decides he's going to help Oscar go free. But Oscar is, like I said, is retarded, so he doesn't know how to get free.
Tastes just like chicken.
Oh, no.
What did I tell you?
I'm sorry, I didn't get it. You want me to go now?
So even though Oscar was supposed to die here, he gets so lucky. I guess the power of being Will Smith can help you with that. Well, maybe it won't help you when you're having life problems, but anyway, the anchor comes down and kills the shark. And for some reason...
Oscar! Did you kill that shark?
So Oscar gets an evil idea, an awfully idea, that he can fake being a shark killer. Now, why does he think this will work? I don't know why. It's not that he just fakes it for these dumbass jellyfish who for some reason believe he did it. He fakes it for the whole city of Fishtopia. Where does the city even have a name? I don't care, nor do I care to look it up. So for some reason, the whole town believes that Oscar killed a shark, even though nobody saw it, and the only other two witnesses were two jellyfish who were really fucking stupid. So, yeah, I guess if you're a stupid fish, you believe it, because everyone in this movie are retarded. Just to showcase that Oscar's really dumb, the person who tried to kill him, being the Puff Daddy, decides that he's going to be his manager. And he's going to get a cut of anything that he does. And, yeah. Does that sound smart? But Oscar thinks it's a good idea.
50. You happy?
No. You happy?
No. Deal.
So, in case you couldn't tell, both these characters are stupid. But one is even stupider because he gave 50% of his earnings to a guy who didn't do anything other than try to get him killed. What the fuck are you thinking, you dumbass? Yeah, there's a funeral for the other shark. I would mention it, but it's really not that important when it comes to talk about this movie. It's just a bunch of stereotypes about Italian mafia, which I find insulting since I'm part Italian, so fuck you, Shark Tale. So I guess by just saying I kill a shark one time, for some reason you get a lot of fame for that, even though no one saw it. I mean, okay. So Oscar gets all these deals from Gup, and I guess he can do Michael Jordan stuff because that makes sense. And he owns the penthouse now. How lovely. Like, the only thing I can understand that made him rich is that he has his own video game. It's right there. Shark Scare the game, and it's rated EF. I guess early fin. That's awful. So Oscar does only one good thing in this movie, is that he gives back the pearl with interest. So that's something, at least, you know? He at least did something there, but she's mad because she wants to marry him, even though she doesn't tell him that she likes him. And he's too stupid to understand because, I mean, have you seen him? Can you not tell he's stupid? So Oscar comes across his gay buddy, Lenny, who wants to help him out for some reason. He also thinks that there's a shark slayer around, despite the fact that he knows that his brother was killed by an anchor. So I don't know what he's thinking. Is he stupid? I don't know why I'm saying is he stupid, and every character in this movie is dumb to the bone, like to their fish bones. Does anyone want to go to Long John Silver's and get some fish? Because I really could want to eat some fish right now. So yeah, despite the fact that Jack Blackshark has no reason to help out him, because he's basically making money off the fact that he claimed to kill his brother, so you think he'd care, but I guess he doesn't give a shit, because he'd rather pretend to be a dolphin, or what the hell he wants to do. But yeah, they're really trying to make this a Shrek and Donkey relationship, but one of the problems is, one, this happens half through the movie, so it's not really good to have a buddy relationship here. Two, they have barely any connection. Like I said, these characters have barely any reason to be friends. And three, I don't have a third reason, I just hate this movie. So for some reason, Puff Daddy decides it's a good idea to call back his old boss and say, "You're fucking shit, my new client is gonna kill you." I don't know what he thinks he's gonna do. Why would he want to cite more shit? Because, I mean, I guess I don't know. I don't know why I'm asking questions. All the characters in the movie are just stupid as fuck. So, for some reason, they concoct a plan to see if Oscar tends to kill Jack Black Shark here, then maybe the other sharks would be scared, as if they wouldn't be scared already. Also, why would the sharks be scared of Oscar or Will Smith fish killing off the weakest shark who just never killed a single fish in his life? I don't understand that. So yeah, the plan actually works, because, keep in mind, everyone in this movie is an idiot. So these sharks immediately outnumber him, and he could barely take on a fake fight with Lenny here, because he almost got eaten. The sharks are scared of him. Like I said, he's the weakest shark, but the ink pisses himself, and then he wins, I guess. He gets ass, too. So Oscar's friend with benefits decides to brat him out, saying, "You're a fucking asshole, and you should come clean because you're a jackass and you don't appreciate my booty like you should." And during this whole conversation, we get a terrible joke to interrupt it.
Ta-da! Sebastian, the whale washing dolphin.
Now, for the first time in his whole entire life, and I guess the movie, Will Smith Fish reflects on his career of selling out and thinks, am I really doing the right thing? This is the first time this movie becomes a reasonable protagonist, and it takes way too long. You think there'd be hints of him being more normal at the beginning of the movie, but remember, he was a selfish asshole at the start, so... He decides that he'd rather be with the one fish and not the basic bitch fish, and she wants to kill him. And we get a terrible domestic violence joke.
Ha! Young love.
Aha, domestic violence is funny, right? Right? It's not. Fuck you, Puff Daddy. Oh, it turns out that they kidnapped her because they knew that she liked her. And also, yeah, there's a terrible Krispy Kreme reference, but hey, now I want a donut, so thank you, movie, for making me want to have donuts now. So, instead of trying to be reasonable in this negotiation, Oscar comes off as a complete asshole and does not shut up, and instead of leaving when he has the chance, he decides to gloat in front of everybody.
Can't touch this.
This is awful. Though, of course, this fails because Lenny, the shark, is bulimic. Not even joking. How much shit did that shark eat? And this makes the shark godfather mad enough to eat. And he wonders what he ever did to Oscar.
What did I ever do to you?
You are basically kill fish for a living, dude. I don't know why why are you personally attacking me? I haven't done anything wrong in my life. What the hell's this character's problem? So, oddly enough, Oscar, despite him being very incompetent and stupid, he actually is able to not kill on the sharks, I don't know how I'm talking about. He's able to capture the shark daddy, the shark godfather, which is actually kind of impressive. I guess he really should have stuck with the whale wash. It seems to be the only thing he's good at. But he decides that he doesn't want to be a liar no more, and decides to admit to everybody, including the disgusting turtles in the background, that he is a phony.
Stop! I am not a real shark slayer!
So, for some reason, the shark godfather is like, you know what? We're cool because I have a good relationship with my son now. So I'm not going to eat any more fish because of this. I'm not even joking.
Lino, Don, we cool, right? I mean, like the reef is safe. We don't walk the streets, without, Yeah, we're cool.
So Oscar loses all his money. He's probably going to go to court for some fraud there. But that's okay, because he gets to co-own the whale wash now. Okay, at least he's doing something is the only thing he's good at doing, but at the same time, what about all that fraud? Also, how is he able to co-own it? Why did Puff Daddy here give him a co-ownership of the place? I don't get it, but what the fuck ever. And of course, this wouldn't be a 2000s DreamWorks movie, well, 3D one, without a dance party ending, and this one is probably the worst because we get some of the worst scenes ever. Firstly, we get these disgusting looking fish and jellyfish singers who look awful. Oh my god, they're gonna haunt my nightmares. Oh, what's this? A dance battle? Oh, it's terrible. This scene makes me want to jump out the nearest window. And that is Shark Tale. The credits roll using very similar style to what Shrek 2 did. It makes you think, what the hell was DreamWorks thinking? Probably surprising no one, Shark Tale gets a very low rating of 2 out of 5 stars. Or 4 out of 10, which is actually a little higher than most people might have ranked this movie. But there is some elements of the movie that are a little entertaining, despite everything. It is a funny to make fun of movie, and there's at least some entertainment value. It's not boring at all, which is something I can give it to it. It's not particularly annoying either. It's just a badly structured and written movie. The two things I look for making a movie that's really bad, it has to be either really annoying or two, really boring, and this one really isn't either. It's not boring at all. It can be a little annoying, but it's not over the top. It's more like it's just really badly written. Shark Tale is a movie that came out because DreamWorks wanted to jump on a bandwagon. They already did their Ants and Bugs Life thing, but this one is kind of an indirect Finding Nemo, but of course Finding Nemo was already out before this movie, obviously. And they're kind of baking it on a fish movie, which is a very popular movie to rip off Finding Nemo. There's videos on that, but Shark Tale It does not hold up. It is one of those movies known as the meme DreamWorks movie. This is the first one to really start their infamous DreamWorks-faced era, I would call it, because it favors a lot of not in jokes, but pop culture references and a lot of like in your face adult jokes that a lot of times don't work. It's trying to copy the Shrek style in a fish world, but not working. It's a movie that has a lot of elements that just doesn't clink together. But at the same time, it understands it's a stupid movie for the most part and doesn't try as much. And at the end of the day, it does say that doing the stuff that the characters do is bad. It just, like, why does the main character have to do every single bad action? More so than any good action, if that makes any sense. It really comes down to, in this movie, is that the animation is really bad. I keep saying that, but it's really the design. The animation, movement-wise, is fine. The designs are awful, and the rendering for the models look way worse than Shrek 2, despite the fact this came a little bit after that. And the fact that Will Smith, Fish/Oscar, is not a good protagonist at all. He eventually learns his lesson, but in order to get there, we have to suffer through a really bad character. Like I said, you can make a character who has flaws from the beginning, but he's a little bit too flawed. There is no way any other character in this situation would bet all the money they owe on a race that they think might be rigged. It's one of those moments that make no sense. Even as a kid, this movie wasn't that great. It just like, okay, some flashing colors. Okay, I never watched this over and over again, like the other movies that I had. I don't know why I owned this movie, but I did. I didn't like it. I would either put on another DreamWorks movie or put on Finding Nemo if I wanted a fish movie. It's just one of those movies that has mostly stayed a relic because of its meme status. And you think that's bad? The Oscars thought that, you know what? This deserves to be nominated for Best Animated Picture. Keep in mind, the SpongeBob movie came out the same year and that wasn't even nominated. This was. The Oscars are a joke. No pun intended. Shark Tale goes in the bottom of the list. It's oddly enough not going to be the worst movie because I remember what I saw last year when I did this and it was not pretty. But Shark Tale is easily the worst movie. And it makes us think, was Game of Tootie worth it? Well, we'll see. And our last stop brings us to the villain ranking. Now we gotta rank the Don as F tier. He's not the worst character in the movie, but his villain motivation is just very weak. He's trying to get revenge for his son, but at the same time he's supposed to be a mafia boss, so they're trying to make him sympathetic but also make sense. His character doesn't do either. It's a weak character. It's a very generic performance from Robert De Niro, who obviously has given way better performances in the past, but I guess he's not really known for voice acting, so what do you really expect? It's just a cliche character who doesn't really have much going for him. He's also a main part of the movie, so I can't rank him like a low par like the other D characters. I can't rank him there, even though he's not terrible. It's the character just falls completely flat and doesn't add any presence to a already bad movie. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you like this, you can watch my reviews early if you go to become a Patreon member. And next time, we're going to move it with Madagascar. See you then.